He's starting sourcing business, asking about how you should do it, asking about what he should charge, asking about how do you actually get paid. So a number of questions Zach's actually asking about sourcing. Hey team, it's Cam here, and of course it is the time for the weekly Q&A, and welcome. So we have questions from our Premier Property community, so I'm going to jump straight into them. So the first one is from Zach. Zach is asking all about sourcing. So Zach saying, Cam, thanks for the one-to-ones and so on. He's starting sourcing business, asking about how you should do it, asking about what he should charge, asking about how do you actually get paid. So a number of questions Zach's actually asking about sourcing. So let's discuss this specifically. So first of all, if you're sourcing, then in terms of percentages, really 1 to 2% of the purchase price is very acceptable. Because think about it, the investor is looking for a return on the investment. So anyone in their right mind understands return on investment. So you find them a discounted deal, let's say it's discounted by £50,000, for example. It makes absolute sense, doesn't it, to actually pay you a 1% of the purchase price to 2%. So it's got a discount of £50,000. Purchase price, let's say, is £250,000, and you as a sourcer will get paid 1 to 2%. So very simply, £250,000 purchase, 1% is 2.5k, of course, 2% is 5,000. So you could gauge it between 2.5 to 5,000. So that's typically how you can work that purchase, the actual sourcing fee on the purchase price. And 1 to 2% is very acceptable. And remember, you're really acting like an agent in effect. So your own business, you're finding properties, you're finding for investors, and acting like an agent. That is typically what an agency will charge as well. That will be the investment. And as an investor understands that, so they will pay you. So that's that part of your questions. Moving forward to the next part, it's about professionalizing. So in terms of you professionalizing it as a sourcer, have a look at the Property Ombudsman. It's the blue one that you want to be looking for. And in that, you can actually join that. It's around £228, plus a little bit of a joining fee. It's, to be fair, a simple form to fill in. If you're a fit and proper person, then you're going to be able to get that. And also some insurance, some public indemnity insurance. So as any business will have, that you can get in as well. Again, not too expensive, anywhere between £300 to £600, that sort of region. And what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to join the Property Ombudsman. You will get a logo, accreditation, which you can put on your website, you can put in your information, shows your professionalism. To be fair, very easily done. Literally go through the process. If you've got any comments, by the way, you need any help on this, then feel free to comment here, and I'll do my best to share with you and assist you, of course, as well, okay? So if you're looking to source, you're looking to do these things, then feel free to ask, and I will do my best to answer those questions for you as well, and look forward to your comments on this video. Now, the third part is how you get paid, which of course is a very important part, right? So, by the way, I don't want to go into lots of stories, but there was a time in my life when, I didn't understand this, and, people will take advantage of you. Trust me on this. So, it's not everything is rosy and lovely as we got it at Premier, because we have our own bubble. Out there, people can be quite sharky. You've got to be aware of that, just being real with you. So how do you get paid? So the easiest and the best way and how you can professionalize this is to get paid by the solicitor. So just like an estate agent does, when the sale goes through, what you do is you put it through the solicitors. So you have the conversation with the solicitor in advance, that you are the finder, you are the sourcer, and your payment comes from the funds that come in from the buyer to the solicitor's account. The solicitor will take your 1 to 2% figure and pay it to you on the day typically of completion. Now you can get paid on sale agreed, you can get paid on exchange, and you can get paid on completion. You decide how you want to run your business. But if you're like me, you want to think about the other person, and for us at Premier, it's getting paid on completion is absolutely fine because the deal has been done. So, but you can think about it how you want to be doing it. So, Zach, you asked me one question. I've just created 3, I think, there. So, thank you very much for your questions, and hopefully I've answered those questions with a lot of info. Now, remember, you can watch this back, of course, and if you subscribe to our channel, then you'll be watching these videos. I've got lots of them here with a lot of value. I really like to think I've done my best to give you as much value as I possibly can. So feel free to join us and have a look at some of the videos that are here. You might see some videos on this page as you're looking at it as well if you're on YouTube. Now, second question here is from Diana. So Diana's asking very easy well, a very simple question. She's saying, Cam, my financial advisor says lenders, specifically TMW, don't like buy-to-lets in close proximity to the residence, and Diana has a portfolio of more than 10 properties. Who do you recommend as a lender? Now, please keep in mind, I'm not a FCA regulated mortgage broker, but to be fair, an investor developer, you're in part of the conversation with mortgage brokers all the time. So no financial advice, but right now the flavor of the month for us at Premier, the ones that we're using, is Fleet. I love Fleet mortgages. Fleet mortgages, large portfolios, they understand you, and you get the money back out. So the helm of Fleet mortgages is Anne Bodden, because Anne Bodden started Starling Bank, you may or may not be aware, and they've also bought right now Fleet mortgages. So really good head on her shoulders. I love what she's doing, and I love what she's done with Starling, and now Fleet are a lender that's being quite innovative as well. So that is my viewpoint as an investor developer. Please get your financial advice from your advisors, but that's one of our favorite ones right now. Excellent. And David here is asking all about, Cam, how do I actually get real information? How do I understand, the information I'm actually getting from different parties? Where there's so many people saying different things. How do I know which camp do I sit in? Yes. So really, David, you got to find a community that works for you, right? So, there's many people out there sharing information. My viewpoint is I always go with the people who are actioning things now, not 5 years ago or 10 years ago. That's experience from 5-10 years ago. How active are they actually in what they are sharing now? So look for that. That's what I look for. And wherever you can find people like that, where they're being active in what you wanting to do now, that's usually a very good basis, a really strong point to get the information from there, because anyone can share information out there. I get my information from people who are actually doing this now. Hope that helps. I hope you enjoy this. I will see you same place next week. You see the thing here to subscribe and click on the bell icon as well. It's Cam Dwivedi helping you to take your property investing to the next level.